how you guys doing? I almost didn't see you there. Just doing a little bit of a light reading. So welcome back to ND72's YouTube channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to have the SLK in it. We're going to have a new project that we're showing on the channel, and what I believe is probably going to be a nice little addition to it. So I hope you guys enjoy and have fun. Alright guys, now time to give a look at the brand new project. Oh, just kidding. Bam! CLK 55. Alright, let's fire this bad boy up and start showing a few things I found out that was wrong with it. Now, I knew this stuff was wrong with it when I first made the purchase. I did look it over. But, fires right up. We got no lights on the dash, you know, washer fluid, little things like that, but... Now let's go over a couple things that I know are wrong. As you can see, fan broken. Now I'm going to show you. Can't run the car for too long because there are a few things wrong with that. But alright, let me see if I can show you how bad the motor mounts are. It might be on a weird angle, but we'll see. We're in gear. Alright, now we got the motor shut off. Okay, as you can see, the driver's side motor mount is literally blown up. The motor literally, it hops all the way out of the engine. Other things that are bad, so clutch fan completely gone. These fans, this one's basically seized. You have to go really hard to get that one. This one will spin freely, so that's how it's supposed to go. And I'm actually really pushing. So these weren't coming on, I knew that. It was starting to overheat, so none of the fans were working. He said he had a couple things. Yeah, he took to a shop, which I won't name the name of the shop, but they first told him it was the coolant reservoir leaking, so they put one of those on. What it actually is if you can see down there, the water pump, you also heard that hissing noise. It's actually dripping all from the bottom of the water pump. So I need a new water pump and gasket, not that bad. When you fire it up, there is a lot of smoke that comes out of the back, so the valve cover gaskets are leaking from the back. He also went to the same shop and he had them do that, supposedly what they said, but you see down there, they said they did it, but still there's rigmarole all over there, so they didn't clean it up and it still smokes. Dipstick tube broken, that's nothing really. He went and got a new mass airflow sensor for them. They didn't clip it on, so that was thrown. He's got a code for a mass airflow sensor, so I might need another one of those. Simple little things like lines are corroded, a little bit of a vacuum leak on it, nothing bad, but you heard it run. It didn't sound too bad. For cosmetic wise, yeah, it's pretty rough. It's missing a piece there, the bumper's hanging off, as you can see, and like a lot of the CLKs, the whole front lip has got broken off, so I'm gonna order a new bumper for that. No big deal. It came with some chrome AMG rims, and then one of the tires were jacked up, so it's got the donut on it. And then as you can see, it had one heck of a blowout. He did cut off the AMG muffler for whatever reason. I still have it right here, the original one, lit tips and all that stuff. If anyone wants to buy it, I'm gonna probably do a different exhaust setup. I got the car really cheap. One thing I was worried about is, I'm pretty sure it's a real AMG, but once we put it up on the lift, I'll show you everything of it that I'm pretty sure it is real, but it was so cheap. So if anyone got any ideas, they said there's a casting on the head that you could see. So once I get up in the air, I'll actually look at that, and we'll go from there. As for the interior, it is pretty bad. So no handle, as you can see, is ripped off over there. The shifter is very worn and junky. Same with the steering wheel is worn, so I might try to work with this, because it is the AMG steering wheel. It is an AMG airbag. It's got the AMG dash. It's got basically bolster seats, power seats. They work pretty much. We got wood trim that's all jacked up over there. This seat does not fully move all the way. That's why it's stuck in that weird position. The headliner's falling down. But the back seats, oh my god, they are mint. But if anyone knows me, they won't be in there for that long. One thing I will say, when people are firing up or going to buy any car, first thing you do is check the dash lights to see if anyone pulled bulbs out. That's what I did, and you'll see what I noticed. So you see, it looks like all fine? No. You're missing one of the lights for the SRSs. So that means, when I asked the guy about it, he said, yeah, someone basically removed the airbags out of here. So if that happened, they either had a malfunction or something, or was in a wreck. I'm missing the centerpiece right here. I mean, it smells fine in here. Nothing too much. As you see, I still got he gave me the factory resonator, so if anyone wants that, I got that. I still got the air tubes over here, no biggie. This piece a little wonky, wah, wah, wah. Radio, gone. But this was fully loaded back in the day. Look at heated seats, the headlight washers, almost everything you really could get. This one had, except for the navigation and all that rigmarole, but I'm okay with that. Windows work, everything works. Definitely got some wear and tear on the steering wheel. And then this door, I need to get that fixing. You gotta actually like slam it hard to get it to stay in. No biggie, it's actually missing the rack panels up there. What else? And I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but this bumper, definitely it's a different color than the car. It's a little bit like a shake hand style. So, no biggie, a lot of cosmetic stuff. What else? Oh, if we go all the way over here, this fender, that's all messed up. It's clearly like this has been a little accident here or there. But most of that stuff, I could just get fiberglass fenders. I'm just going to do a full fiberglass front end probably. Yeah, like I said before, I'm still concerned if this is really the 5.4 liter, or if someone basically blew this motor and just threw a random M11.3 motor in it. So the easiest way for me to tell is once I do the water pump and a couple other things that I already got parts for, I'm just going to go take it, do a run in it. If it basically goes as fast as a 55 should, then I'll just take it from that, and then we'll actually start doing some fun stuff to it. Now when we pull this car in the garage, I haven't touched the car, I haven't done anything to it. All we did when I first went there to go buy the car, the battery was dead, so we went and just got a battery, fired it up, and then when I took delivery, I still had the dead battery, so I just threw one of I had like old batteries here, so I threw one of those in here. It had a light for low oil. It is leaking oil. Not bad valve cover gaskets, but it's been leaking for a while. The car was sitting for about 8 months, so he wasn't driving it, wasn't doing anything. So all I did was do a quick oil change on it, so now it's got fresh oil, no light comes on, no nothing. It's not pissing oil or nothing, so I got no worries about that. I did test drive the car for like maybe 30-40 minutes, driving steadily, no overheating, no nothing, fine. I didn't really womp on it too much, mainly because we did have the donut in the back and it was raining when I went there, but drove fine, nothing issue, so I'm not too worried about all that. But I want to put it on the rack and just verify a couple other things. All right, we got the 430 on the lift. So you can see with the bumper, I was saying how jacked up that is. It's no repair, that's the new bumper. But it comes with the fog lights. If anyone wants those, I'll probably be selling those and get rid of those. All right, so let's do a quick shakedown. So it does have a little bit of play. Teeny play, nothing big. Remember, I was concerned to see if this was a real AMG, so a couple signs that it is so far. If you could see the rotors, AMG. So that's another sign it's real. It's got real AMG rotors and brakes. And the pads look almost brand new. I don't know if you can see in there. Alright, going under the car. So you can see the little straight pipe rigmarole that he had someone do. Yeah, that's not even hooked up there. So this whole exhaust system's going to have to get cut out and redone. Then we come over here. We definitely got seepage all over here, so we're gonna clean all that and then clean it all up. You can see like liquid everywhere. So we're gonna clean it all up and hopefully it's just the valve cover gaskets. I knew it was leaking, a couple other things. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. That I didn't see before. It's just there's oil all over. So if he said someone did the valve cover gaskets, we'll see about that. And then look at, there's junkyard calipers were put on there. Okay, another example to say that this, at least the chassis, everything was a real AMG at one time, if you can see. So in 2001, with the 55s, they have the 4-bolt. Can you see it? So it's a 4-bolt drive shaft. It's thicker than the other ones, and the tranny is different. So that's another good sign. So with this build, we're not going to go like completely inexpensive, but I purchased this car from what I think is probably the world's, or at least in Florida, cheapest AMG CLK 55 you could buy. I'm not going to tell you what price I paid for it just yet, but I got a killer deal on it. I'll show a couple pictures right now of the original posting of it, so some of you guys might have seen it around and all that stuff. Later on, in maybe like video 10 or whatever like that, or 5 or 6, I'll tell you exactly the whole breakdown of how much I paid for everything, and hopefully we get this to track and try to run some good numbers on it. I think right now when I checked, roughly the quickest still right now for NA CLK 55. Someone said PTE ran 11.9. I actually physically know a couple people who run like 12.8s, 12.6, 12.5s for basically NA, non-boosted, no nothing. So we'll see what we could do for that. If anyone really knows me, my 430, that runs pretty well. I'm not really, a lot of people already know what that car does and knowing what I went to Mexico and raced a couple people with. So we're going to try to do mostly the exact same mods I did to that one, just a lot more stuff on this. We're going to see how we go. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video of the unveiling of my CLK 55. The next video we should be getting a lot of parts in, and then we're going to start fixing everything that's broken with it. And then we'll take it for a couple test runs and have some more fun with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, have fun.